Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Firefighter 1 Darren Apiag is with the Guam Fire Department Rescue Unit, and he says a good thing to do when planning a beach day is to check the weather forecast from the National Weather Service.
Check if there's any warnings, for example, the high surf advisory or small craft advisories. If those exist, then it just makes water activities that much more dangerous. Obviously, there's ways that you can go around that by staying away from the breaks, staying away from the reefs, and more so being on the safe side of your water activities.
With the recent influx of water-related incidents, Apiag recommends the use of personal flotation devices, not only for weak swimmers or children, but it should be for every level of swimming ability, because you never know.
A cramp comes on, or you have the natural hazards that could affect, for example, your jellyfish stings. And what happens then when you're without a PFD and you're struggling to stay afloat? We like to emphasize too using a buddy system. One of you will be carrying a phone, whether it be through a dry bag or a weatherproof case.
He says that if a problem happens to arise, a call for help could be placed right away instead of having to swim back to shore, which can cause a delay for assistance. And if you plan on heading out alone, make sure you inform someone.
Let them know what you're doing, where you're going, how long you plan to be out. That way, if the time comes and they weren't able to reach you, they know that it's probably best to call and see if we can find you or locate you.
Guam has dangerous currents and riptides, and Apiag says that if you find yourself caught in one, don't swim against it. It will exhaust you.
Don't panic. We suggest swimming in a perpendicular direction of the flow of the current or the riptide, just to get out of that moving water.
He says that they just want everyone to be safe while enjoying their time out in the water. However, if the water looks dangerous,
you have that feeling in you, stay away. Obviously, for example, Tumon, you have the reef that's further away from where everyone is conducting their activities, so there's still that playroom that you can still enjoy your outing. But when it comes to more like exiting the channels or kayaking outside of the reef, fishing, some spear fishermen, man, if it just you get that gut feeling that it just feels wrong, then just listen to your gut.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonagan Charfris.